Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share the story of myself getting unexpectedly laid off from my software engineering job recently. It was a day full of surprises and emotions, and I hope my experience can offer some inspiration and comfort to those who might be facing the similar situations now. So, that day started like any other. I had my morning scrum, I have received a new task from my tech lead, and then something odd happened. I couldn't commit code to GitHub. So I decided to raise this issue in the Slack channel and noticed that there is another person that has started a thread about the exact same problem. So initially I wasn't too concerned. While waiting for my issue to be picked out and solved, I was resting and attending to other stuff. The turning point came when I saw that the person in the thread suddenly replied, "I saw the email. You can ignore my request now." So I was very curious as of what has happened, so I decided to check my mailbox as well. I hardly check my mailbox because most of the communication for engineering happens on Slack and not email. While I was scrolling through my mailbox, I found the email from CEO announcing a 5% layoff due to the market change. Almost immediately after that, I noticed my HR and my department head had arranged a one-on-one meeting with me, something that had never happened before. By then, I think my fear has been confirmed. I'm one of those getting laid off. In the meeting, basically they just repeated whatever was written in the CEO's email, gave some politically correct reasons for the layoff, and told me about my severance package. At this point, I had accepted that there was nothing I could do to change the situation, so I just told them, okay, I will sign the mutual separation agreement. So after the very intense meeting, I had lunch and gave myself some time to cool down and decided to write a thank you message to my tech lead since I was leaving the team. By then, I was not aware of why she still assigned tasks to me in the morning. I believe that she was involved in that decision making since I'm reporting to her, and that will make sense. Right after I sent her my message appreciating her help and the opportunity to join the team and learning for the past 2 years, her reply shocked me. She replied, "What has happened? Is there anything that she's not aware of? Can we have a quick chat?" She was not aware. She was not aware that her whole team had been laid off except her and the contract staff under a vendor company that they couldn't possibly retrench. So during the call, I told her that I had been laid off and she seems to be very shocked. I was even more surprised that the decision to lay off me doesn't involve her. It's completely up to the higher management. So at this point, I also feel a bit sorry for her that her whole team has been laid off and she was not even informed. Anyway, we had a good chat and she told me that I am still very young in my career and encouraged me to not be defeated by this. Bounce back stronger, that was the word she has given me. I was actually very touched hearing that because we actually hardly get to chat in a very personal basis since most of us work from home most of the time. Sadly, the first time was also the last time. So after the call, there was a company-wide meeting in the afternoon where my CEO and the department head tried to calm all the survivors down. In the meeting, they keep repeating that this layoff is not a cost-cutting measure, but personally, I just find it very hard to be convinced since I know that the company has missed a few quarters of target. By then, I'm very tired with what has happened for the day, so I decided to just take a rest for the rest of the day. And also the HR has told me that I'm not expected to work anymore. I should just pass down all the things on hand to whoever is still on the team, which is like 2 person. And it's like even if I wanted to work, I also don't have access to GitHub and the company network. So that was the day that I got laid off. It was a roller coaster of emotions, but it's not the end of my journey. In the next video, I will talk about how I started my job hunt and the lesson learned along the way. If you have a similar experience, share it in the comment below and let us know. So, see you. Bye bye.